to say thank you to the Lake Oswego High School Jazz Band for that wonderful performance. Also, a couple housekeeping items. Please silence all your cell phones. I know you Seahawks fans aren't going to like that one. You know, got a tough one going on right now, but we just appreciate it if you would turn those off. Additionally, the restrooms, unfortunately, are not in the building. They are outside to the left in a separate building that says restrooms. So if you feel the need, then they're located over there. And with that, let's enjoy the show.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Martin, and I would love to welcome you to Voices Together. It's been a long few months since I've been planning this, and I've had so much fun, and it's been the craziest experience of my life. And if you would have asked me 5 months ago, I never would have expected this kind of turnout, and it wouldn't have happened without every single one of you, so thank you so much for coming. we've raised over $4,000 for JDRF. Yeah. Is $10,000. So I just thought I'd let you know your donations will go to researching for a cure for type 1 diabetes, a disease that affects me as well as millions of other people in the world. And we have so many speakers here today to tell you what a cure would mean for this world, and I can say personally, it would really change my life. And I hope that you all feel compelled to give as much as you can tonight, because a cure would mean so much to me. I've worked really hard to program a fun and entertaining concert, and before we proceed, I would like to introduce my pianist, Janet Coleman. So my next piece will be I Enjoy Being a Girl from the Flower Drum song by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Enjoy.
And girlish gaze, with my hips kind of swivelly and squirmy. I enjoy being dressed in something frilly, when my date comes to get me out of my place. How I go with my Joe or John or Billy, like a filly that is ready for the race. When I have a brand new hairdo and my eyelashes all I float like the clouds on air too. I enjoy being a girl. When men say I'm cute or funny, and my teeth are not teeth of pearl, I just love it up like honey. I enjoy being a girl. I slip when a fellow sends me flowers. I drool over dresses made of lace. I talk on the telephone for hours. If I'm tempted to have cream upon my face, I'm strictly a female, and my future I hope will be in the home of a brave and free male. Oh, I enjoy being a guy, having a girl like me.
So this past summer, I traveled to Washington, D.C. to participate in the Washington National Opera Institute for Young Singers. That's a mouthful. And my favorite part of this experience was being able to participate in the opera scenes, and I sang the part of Despina from Così fan tutte by Mozart. And this next piece is from that same opera, and joining me on the stage are Denny Shin and Cooney, and we will be singing Suave sia il vento.
Oh,
So in the past year, my friends and I have really fallen in love with the band Switchfoot, and I'm not sure if any of you people knew them, but they are a fantastic band, and this is one of their most popular songs. And performing with me are Thomas Curran and Starke, and we'll be singing Dare You to Move.
All right, so next we have a special guest, and she's the people with type 1 diabetes, at least that I know. We have a joke that we call each other diet buddies. And so this is one of my closest diet buddies, Kelsey Talbot, and she's my age, and she's fantastic. So.
Talbot. 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. There's no other words that I can describe that cure would mean except for freedom. Diabetes is extremely hard on everyone who has it, and every day brings new obstacles, and it's hard knowing that the future, you don't know what's coming, and a cure would mean I could live every day like I want to, and I'm free to do what normal teenagers do every day without having to worry what my blood sugar is going to do, if I have enough snacks, or if my pump is out of insulin. And I would really appreciate it, along with all other diabetics, if everyone tonight could donate as much as they can so JDRF can find a cure. Thank you.
So our next song is Greenfinch and Lindbergh from Sweeney Todd by Stephen Sondheim. Windjammers. They'll be singing Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap, and then The Longest Time by Billy Joel. Thank you.
That it's all for the best.
now we'll have a short 15-minute intermission. So feel free to get some refreshments, use the restroom, whatever.
exactly. I'm always just like, I think I'll really like it. I love it now. Seriously, really like it, you know. He's a light. You're right. He's got it, you know. You're wearing your green.
Who's it and what's it,
My first opera that I ever performed in was Hansel and Gretel with Portland Opera. I remember comforting. And it was, this next song that we're singing is the song that made me pursue opera. And I have to tell a story about it because my grandma will kill me if I don't. So one long weekend, a weekend long ago, I was driving back from the beach with my grandmother, and she was playing this horrific opera CD, and she was making me listen to opera, and I hated it so much. And so I called my friend, I called Hannah on the phone, and I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe my grandma right now, she's making me listen to opera. And sure enough, 3 months later, I was performing in Hansel and Gretel, the same opera that we were listening to, and I loved it. So that's your little anecdote for the day. So I would like to welcome back Miss Cooney to the stage, and we are going to sing the evening prayer from Hansel and Gretel. We have a pretty popular piece, and my friend Anna Jane Bishop, who I met in my second opera, Turandot, will be joining me on it. And she has made quite a breakthrough in the music world in the past few years, and I'm super honored to be singing with her tonight, and she's a really good friend of mine. So here's our rendition of I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis. Tell Okay, and I would now like to introduce two fantastic singers, Claire and Julia Logue, singing Afloat.
Hello. So before we start, Anne asked me to speak about how I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was a sophomore in high school. I'm now a junior in college, and I'm also a member of the type 1 Diabeavers. Go Beavs! But what a cure would mean to me is that I wouldn't have to stop my daily activities when I'm trying to be with my friends or with my family or my horses and have to check my blood sugar 4 times a day or more, as the case may be. It would mean I don't have to inject myself with insulin for anything more than 15 grams of carbohydrates, which is just constant math going on in my head. So it would mean a lot for a lot of people. It would be a lot more convenient. Sometimes I forget that it's a weird kind of life to live and that it's not something that everybody else does every day, but a lot of people have a lot of trouble with it. So it would mean a lot to all of us if we could fight for a cure for diabetes too. To sing the song Afloat by Caleb and Saul because it kind of describes like the whole process of how I thought that it was going to be really a terrible, terrible thing. My family was really worried about it, and you kind of just have to take it in stride, and that's the only way you're going to live like a healthy life no matter what you have. Flowing with the wind, I'm drifting east. It's like I calm the ocean still and put the waves to sleep. But the tides are changing. No, it ain't the same. No, there lies a faith in the absence of control. They stay one step forward to try and get back. A coward's fear on trial with the weakest faith in men. Call me out of my comfort and call me out of the boat to walk on my own, alone, alone. And sometimes I'm lost on the open water. Sometimes I'm thrown by the wind and the waves. Sometimes I'm swimming on the deep end. Can I stay afloat? Stay afloat. The ocean's deep below my feet. Afraid of what's to come, so I slowly start to sing. I was waiting for my ending, but then you grabbed my hand just like I know you would, you would. And sometimes I'm lost on the open water. Sometimes I'm thrown by the wind and the waves. Sometimes I'm swimming on the deep end. Can I stay afloat? Stay afloat in the rain. There's a storm, barely breathing as a paddle. I'm sinking, doesn't matter. In my final breath, my only hope is you come to save me. Sometimes I'm lost. Sometimes I'm scared. Sometimes I'm swimming on the deep end. Can I stay afloat? Stay afloat. Stay afloat. Sometimes I'm lost on the open water. Sometimes I'm thrown by the wind and the waves. Sometimes I'm swimming on the deep end. Can I stay afloat? Stay afloat.
That was so great. Thank you guys. So as you can imagine, in the past 8 years of being diabetic, I've spent a lot of time with my medical team dealing with my disease. And I'm so lucky to be able to have my doctors and educators as really good friends and mentors. And one of my close friends and my diabetes educator is Julianne Finke, and she's here in the audience to tell you a little bit about diabetes and what it is and why we need a cure. So please welcome Julianne.
Thank you, Anna, for inviting me. It's an honor to come and speak to you tonight to be a part of this wonderful program. I'm so inspired by Anna. I've known her ever since she was diagnosed. She's one of my Annas. One of my special ones. I have a few. A few of you are in the audience tonight. You know who you are. And Anna is one of them. So I'm so honored to be here tonight to tell you a bit about diabetes. Out of all of the people who have diabetes, type 1 only represents 5%. But in 2012, it was estimated that 29.1 million people had diabetes of some flavor. So you can imagine that if you extrapolated that out into the world, how many millions of people we're talking about with diabetes. Even as small as 5% still is a huge number. Type 1 diabetes is a condition whereby the body's immune system attacks the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas called beta cells. It is an autoimmune disease. People with type 1 diabetes didn't sit around eating bonbons all day, right? Eating terrible food, drinking too much soda, gaining too much weight. They didn't bring this on themselves. This was just a freak of genetic dynasty. When beta cell function drops significantly, the symptoms of high blood sugar come on acutely, and insulin injections must be initiated immediately to sustain life. Without a proper amount of the hormone insulin, sugar cannot be moved out of the blood and into the cells to be used as energy. And if not maintained, short-term and long-term problems result from improper management of blood sugar. Severe lows can cause seizures or loss of consciousness. High blood sugars over time cause really terrible effects on the body, including nerve damage, amputations, blindness. Diabetes is the leading cause of blindness in the United States. Heart attacks. Out of all of the people who have diabetes, 65% will die from a heart attack. Strokes. Kidney failure. Those with diabetes fight a daily battle. They do very little in which diabetes is not a consideration that's taken into. Imagine checking your blood sugars 4 or more times a day, counting every carbohydrate that you take in and the effect it's going to have on you. Injections via syringe, insulin pen, or pump, it still has to happen all day, every day, seemingly without an end. And while the burden is onerous, those with type 1 carry on, because their only other option is death. On the forefront of our minds, it is a reminder that not even 100 years ago, there was no treatment at all. Insulin had not been discovered yet. But there is a group of people who have said no more. And they are these visionaries searching for a permanent treatment, or even better, a cure. JDRF is one of these, and the reason for Anna's concert tonight. Most of you in this room know someone with type 1 diabetes, or else you wouldn't be here. Look into their eyes and what do you see? When I look at Anna, I see beauty perfected by courage. I see talent perfected by determination. I see that in a lot of my patients, but especially her, because she is one of my heroes. Many are coping relatively well from day to day. However, I also see parents of toddlers who are newly diagnosed, and they are overwhelmed, and they are immensely worried and stressed out and scared. I see teens and I see young adults who are burned out from having diabetes. And I see athletes who are just getting discharged from the hospital because of a hypoglycemic seizure, who are scared to get back on that field or get back on that court because of what happened to them. And if you could remove their burden, would you? You can. Give. Give generously. Give to an organization like JDRF, who is pouring money into research for a very worthy cause, a cure. We can make type 1 diabetes disappear. So empty your purses, empty your wallets. I know many of you distinguished lords and ladies out there have that extra $100 bill you keep for just in case. Leave it in the basket on your way out. This is your just in case moment, a real chance to make a difference, to take away diabetes, to give them back a life. Thank you.
All right, and now for an instrumental break, I would like to introduce my friend Julia Porter, who is an amazing oboist, and she's going to play Melody 21 for you. And so this next piece is one of my favorite pieces by Samuel Barber.
and it is called Sure on the Shining Night. I hope you enjoy it. Song for the night is Find You by Zed, but first I would like to introduce you to my best friends, my mom and dad, Debbie and Dave Martin.
This is just amazing. One, to be overwhelmed with my daughter to put this together, and two, to be absolutely overwhelmed with the friends, loved ones, people that come out to support this. All we can say is thank you. Thank you so very much. So Anna asked us to speak, which is not a problem for me, but the difficult part that she had, she said, Dad, I'd like you to talk about how diabetes has affected our family. And to which my first response is, hey, I'm Dave Martin. It doesn't affect us. We dealt with it, you know? But as I thought about it this week, and it really kind of hit me, when I start thinking about the hierarchy of my life, I've got, you know, my God, my family, my work, diabetes. Friends, other things, golf, football, all the other things used to be important, but no, diabetes is number 4. And that kind of hit home to me. And it's like, you know, it's something we live with, it's something that we deal with, and I don't want everybody to be real sad about it because it's not. It's something that we have to do. It's something that we go with, that we deal with on a daily basis. And we've really taken on the technology and the good things that are coming forth with JDRF and other scientific steps forward. And basically I was thinking too, since she's been diagnosed, I mean the advances are huge. Just since Anna's been diagnosed. The big thing that I wanted to say, 2 things. One, we've met some unbelievable people through Anna's diabetes in all parts of our lives. Great friends. Like I said, we kind of chose as a family early on that we just, you know, we were going to make sure that Anna could do whatever she chose to do. And we really worked at that and made that happen. But in doing so, we've also Debbie does great at researching and looking into all this stuff, and we've met some people and through some organizations and so forth that really helped out with a lot of that, and we've been able to watch the advancement. But it really is big. A couple of things that I do want you to understand, though, is where it really affects our life. It's like the early morning 2 o'clock testing. You know, and I mean,
I haven't slept through the night in 8.5 years.
And it's like, you know, you think you usually get up, usually it's 2 o'clock you test, but sometimes you walk in and it's time to wake up and you just get yelled at.
This has some like invasion of personal space, mister.
So, you know, we have to deal with that kind of stuff because I'll never forget a good friend of ours who's had diabetes since I think he was 23 or something. Basketball player, Stanford basketball player, and is now a medical doctor. That was one of the things he told me. He goes, "Do you guys check her?" He goes, "I wake up every night at 2 o'clock and check my blood sugar." And I'm like, "Well, why, Jack? I mean, what's it?" He goes, "Hey, some people don't wake up." And that one hit home. That one hit home hard with Dad. And so I took that one on. I've been kind of like pushed out of that role, and Anna takes it on now. But then where it really got difficult is, as she said before, she got the opportunity to go to the Washington National Opera. And I'm like going, wait a minute, okay, my 16-year-old is going to be in Washington, D.C. We all can understand those issues.
For 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks. But then as a father and of Anna and someone who has diabetes, I'm like, hey, how are we going to deal with this 2 o'clock? How are we going to deal with these other things?
Ask Julian how we deal with
that.
Yeah.
But it was too bad because I had to think of that, rather than just thinking, hey, wow, what a great thing for my daughter. But thanks to the, you know, the innovations and things that are going forth, which Debbie has a whole lot more knowledge and can talk a lot better about it, we were able to get through it and we got through it well, and we do live with it.
It's our new normal.
Exactly.
In thinking about what a cure would mean to me, looking ahead about 1.5 years from now, we're going to send her off to school. We sent Reed off to school 2 years ago, and you know, we all have apprehension about our kids being out of our nest, but even more so, I worry about what happens at night if her blood sugar goes low. Who's going to be there for her? And is that fair to ask her roommate to step in to take on that responsibility? So, you know, I'd love nothing more than to be able to just have the normal fears about sending my kid off to college. So, anyway, a couple of notes about tonight's performance. This was an entirely spirit-driven production. I did nothing. I think I ordered flowers. That is the sum total of what happened. I don't believe there's anybody here from Alpenrose tonight, but what a generous company, what a wonderful family the Kavanaughs are. This venue was made available to us free of charge. To wrap this up, we want to thank you from the bottoms of our heart for your involvement, your care, your concern, for being part of our lives. Thank you.
Give you an update, and I have 3117 Seattle.
Guys, that was the most important part of the concert, let's be honest, and I forgot it. Oh, no. Forgive me. So, our final song for the night is Find You by Zed, and I welcome to the stage Kinsey Hansen and Denny Shin.
Silent love.
should. Maybe you guys should sing. All right, let's sing one more, and this one's for my grandmother, Sharon Carlson. I see you. I just would like to invite a few people up to the stage. So I'd like to invite my mom, Debbie Martin, my grandma, Sharon Carlson, my voice teacher, Angela Niederloh. Haha, I see you. And then I have my two stage managers all the way up here already, and I'd love to give them flowers. So these people, I really, truly could not have had this concert without them. They made this concert happen. So thank you all so much for coming tonight, and thank you all. So we're going to have a reception over across in the ice cream parlor. So if you want to walk right across the street, there's cupcakes, and I'll be over there and we're going to chat, and I look forward to talking to all of you. So thank you all for coming.